What's going on? It's your boy, Indy Uchiha, and man, do I have a news brief for you guys today. Earlier today, it was said that we could have got what we wanted in WandaVision. We could have really got what we wanted in WandaVision, but they decided not to give it to us. And that's all cool because their explanation for why it happened was pretty cool. I digress. Let me get to what I'm talking about. How Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange almost appeared in WandaVision. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige explains why a planned Doctor Strange appearance would have taken away from Wanda. This article is brought to you by Rolling Stone, as you see, but we're just going to go through this article and break it down and see how we really feel about this in the end, right? The story of WandaVision's main character, Wanda Maximoff, aka the finest woman on the face of this planet, the Scarlet Witch, played by the finest woman on the face of this planet, Elizabeth Olsen, is set to continue in 2022's Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. But the two projects were almost linked much more directly. Let's get into this. As Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige reveals in Rolling Stone's upcoming extensive oral history of WandaVision, Marvel struck a deal with Benedict Cumberbatch to appear in the final episode of the show as Doctor Strange, but late in the process, they wrote him out. So many people say, oh, it would have been cool, so cool to see Doctor Strange, says Feige, but would have taken away from Wanda, which is what we didn't want to do. We didn't want the end of the show to be commoditized, attached too much to the next movie. Here's the white guy. Let me show you how power works. You know, like type of deal, because we already know he's highly trained and would have been more effective than using his abilities than Wanda would have had. That meant that the Doctor Strange movie 2 had to be rewritten. So because they didn't put Doctor Strange in WandaVision, they actually had to rewrite the Doctor Strange movie. In the end, Feige says, Marvel's process is a wonderful combination of very dedicated coordination and chaos magic. At one point, back when Doctor Strange was supposed to be a part of the story, the in-universe commercials were going to have messages from Strange to Wanda. And there was also talks of having Cumberbatch appear in one of the ads, head writer Jack Schaefer says. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Olsen is pushing back at criticism that Wanda got off too easy by flying away without punishment after she forced an entire town of people into her sitcom fantasy world. She had to get away before those people who have to hold her accountable got there, she says. And where she went is to a place where no one can find her because she knows that she is going to be held accountable. And I think she has a tremendous amount of guilt. Our oral history, which tells the entire story behind the making of one of the year's best TV shows, will also include interviews with Paul Bettany, Catherine Hahn, Tiana Paris, Randall Park, Kat Dennings, and many more. So basically what they're saying here is that they wanted to make sure that Wanda, because the show is about Wanda, that Wanda was actually going to be the main character in the situation of what happened, and that Doctor Strange coming in could have pulled that attention away from Wanda and the character, the way they were building the character and the transformation that she was going on to, because it made light of the power and ability she would have had, because Strange one came on like, this is magic. You know what I'm saying? They've been able to put her in a place very easily. At least that's what I get from this. I'm kind of happy that they didn't put him in here because it makes me anticipate the whole WandaVision, you know what I'm saying, aftermath actually happening in Doctor Strange a whole lot more. So I'm looking way forward. Oh Jesus, I'm looking way forward to what's going on with that. And I keep messing up my camera. Sorry guys. I'm looking way forward to what's going on with that, and just can't wait to get introduced to what Wanda's been going through and what's going on when it comes to that, right? So the crazy thing is the fact that they had to rewrite the Doctor Strange movie. They had to rewrite Multiverse of Madness because they had it tying into WandaVision. And the commitment that Disney and Marvel have in order to make sure that this continuity runs, you know what I'm saying, the way it's supposed to run. One of the reasons why we don't have our beloved Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and other shows and stuff like that tied into it, because they're telling a certain story that a lot of the stuff that goes on in them other shows before we set on this path could contradict what's going to happen. So let me know what you guys get to think about this news. Does that make you a little bit happier? Does that ease the hurt that Doctor Strange wasn't in WandaVision? Or are you just calling BS? Sound off in the comments below and let us know. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Check out the Patreon, A+ Hero Report Patreon. Check that out. A+ Hero Report, A+ more phenomenal. Got great stuff on there, different tiers. Check that out. And check me out at Nerd Mix Alpha everywhere. And guys, sound off in the comments what you think about this. All right. Till next time, this has been a news flash. I'm out. Flash is on tonight. All that matters. All that matters. May the 4th be with you. Mandalorian in the house. Indy out. Holla at your boy.